Welcome back to Car Drive Next, your go-to destination for in-depth automotive reviews. Today, we're diving into a machine that doesn't just represent performance, it defines it. The 2025 Ferrari 812 GTS is a celebration of open-top driving pleasure combined with pure V12 fury, and in this video, we're going to explore it in stunning detail, from its seductive styling to its savage powertrain and everything in between. Whether you're a die-hard Ferrari enthusiast or simply a fan of automotive excellence, you'll want to stay with us for this full deep dive. The 812 GTS is Ferrari's flagship front-engine grand tourer, and with the roof down, the driving experience reaches new emotional heights. At first glance, the 2025 model retains that signature Ferrari silhouette, long, wide, and low-slung, with an assertive presence that only a naturally aspirated V12-powered convertible can command. The proportions are textbook Ferrari GT, an elongated hood that stretches confidently forward, sculpted to enhance airflow while housing one of the most legendary engines in modern automotive history. Starting at the front, the design is as aggressive as it is elegant. The sleek adaptive LED headlights are embedded in sharply cut housings, giving the car a predatory stare. The hood vents channel hot air efficiently from the massive power plant beneath, while the sculpted bumper intakes enhance cooling and performance. Every angle is designed with aerodynamic intent, yet nothing feels overdone. It's a masterclass in balancing beauty and brutality. From the side, the 812 GTS reveals its classic proportions. A low roofline that flows seamlessly into the muscular rear haunches gives the car an unmistakable grand tourer profile. The retractable hardtop is cleverly hidden within the design, allowing the car to maintain its sleek appearance whether the roof is up or down. The twin 5-spoke forged alloy wheels, specific to the GTS, give a motorsport-inspired touch, and behind them sit enormous carbon ceramic brakes that hint at the car's performance credentials. The rear end is where things get even more exciting. Dual taillights on each side, the around and distinctly area frame a rear that's wide and planted. The quad exhaust pipes emit a soundtrack that is pure symphony, tuned not only to meet regulations but to send chills down your spine. A subtle ducktail spoiler integrates into the decklid, while the large rear diffuser speaks to the car's downforce capabilities. Even the rear buttresses, which help house the folding roof mechanism, look like artful expressions of aerodynamic function. Opening the door to the cabin, you're welcomed into a cockpit that's pure driver-focused Ferrari. The interior of the 2025 812 GTS hasn't strayed far from its predecessor in terms of layout, but there are subtle refinements in material quality and tech integration. The dash is wrapped in supple leather, Alcantara, and exposed carbon fiber, creating a blend of opulence and motorsport appeal. The multifunction steering wheel still carries Ferrari's iconic Manettino dial, allowing you to quickly switch driving modes without taking your hands off the wheel. Behind the wheel, there's a full digital instrument cluster that displays everything from performance metrics to navigation, surrounded by tactile switchgear and paddle shifters milled from a single block of aluminum. The driving position is low and commanding, placing you right at the heart of the machine. Ferrari's unique choice to place controls like indicators and headlights on the steering wheel takes a little getting used to, but once mastered, it all becomes second nature. The passenger isn't left out either. The optional passenger display located directly in front of the co-driver shows real-time data like speed, RPM, and gear selection, making the ride feel like a shared racing experience. It's a clever way to connect both occupants to the thrill of driving, especially with the roof down and the V12 singing behind you. Speaking of that V12, let's talk about performance. At the heart of the 2025 Ferrari 812 GTS lies a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, pushing out a jaw-dropping 830 horsepower and 718 Nm of torque. It's the most powerful convertible GT with a front-mounted V12 on the market. This engine doesn't need turbos or electrification to impress. It's all old-school Ferrari soul with modern engineering precision. Revving to an insane 9,500 RPM, it delivers one of the most exhilarating engine notes ever heard. 0 to 100 km/h comes in just under 3 seconds, and it'll reach 200 km/h in under 8.5 seconds. The top speed, north of 340 km/h. But this car isn't just about straight-line speed. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission is lightning quick, and Ferrari's side-slip control system, combined with active aerodynamics and rear-wheel steering, ensures that every corner becomes a playground of precision. The chassis has been tweaked for even greater rigidity, compensating for the loss of the fixed roof. Yet, thanks to clever engineering, there's no noticeable compromise in handling or comfort. Whether you're attacking mountain roads or cruising along the coast, the 812 GTS delivers an experience that's both thrilling and refined. The magneto-or suspension adapts instantly to road conditions, keeping the ride composed even on imperfect surfaces. With the retractable hardtop, which folds away in just 14 seconds at speeds of up to 45 km per hour, you get the best of both worlds. Open-air exhilaration when you want it, and coupe-like quietness when you don't. And even with the roof down, wind deflectors help maintain a comfortable cabin experience, making long drives surprisingly pleasant. Now, let's talk numbers. The 2025 Ferrari 812 GTS starts at around $470,000, but with Ferrari's personalization options ranging from unique paint finishes to bespoke interior trim, so many buyers will see final prices well into the $550,000 plus range. This isn't a car for the faint of wallet, but for those seeking an iconic grand tourer that blends open-top luxury with relentless performance, the price feels almost justified. Of course, ownership isn't just about the specs, it's about the experience. Ferrari offers an extensive after-sales program, including maintenance packages and the exclusive tailor-made customization service. The 812 GTS, despite its ferocity, is a surprisingly usable supercar. It has a decent trunk for weekend luggage, comfortable seating for two, and all the tech you'd expect, including Apple CarPlay, advanced driver assistance, and a high-end audio system, though most will prefer the V12 soundtrack over any playlist. So, where does that leave us? The 2025 Ferrari 812 GTS is more than just a convertible version of the Superfiesta. It's a celebration of what makes Ferrari, Ferrari. It's unapologetically loud, unapologetically powerful, and yet, still refined and luxurious in the way only a grand tourer should be. It represents a dying breed in a world going electric, a love letter to naturally aspirated engines and wind-in-your-hair driving. If this is to be one of the last front-engined V12 Ferraris without hybrid assistance, then it's going out with one hell of a bang. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive review of the 2025 Ferrari 812 GTS here on Car Drive Next. If you enjoyed this video and want more in-depth reviews of the latest and greatest cars from around the world, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a ride. Drop a comment below. Would you choose the 812 GTS over something like the Aston Martin DBS Volante or even the Lamborghini Revuelto Roadster? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep driving forward. This is Car Drive Next, signing off.